General G.D. Bakshi, editor of the Indian Military Review, Satyapal Jain of the BJP, Salman Soz of the Congress. My first question to Devender Rana. Mr. Rana, you were looking a little desperate out there in your intervention in the assembly. I mean, even if you know that you are politically on the losing side today, my question to you is, why were you looking desperate? And you move a resolution that wants to embarrass your central government. I want to ask you, Mr. Rana, did you consult the family of the martyred 22-year-old Jawan Rahul Kumar, who was killed in an encounter with the terrorists who had crossed over from Pakistan into the Keran sector on Saturday?
Jammu and Kashmir, for the soldiers who get martyred in Jammu and Kashmir. I was desperate for peace. I was desperate for peace at the line of control and the border. I was desperate that innocent lives are not.
This is a debate, not a poetry session.
Of rhetoric and jingoism. Yeah, I was desperate that mortar shells don't fall on innocent
wants
people.
To respond.
It's a
debate, not a poetry session.
Families who are displaced.
It's a debate, not a poetry session. G.D. Bakshi.
I was desperate for the people of Jammu and Kashmir.
G.D. Bakshi, Mr. Rana does not tell us with what face he will tell the family of Jawan Rahul Kumar that he has moved a resolution to continue talks with Pakistan despite the fact that Pakistanis are directly responsible for killing their son and many other sons of this country on Indian soil. General Bakshi. General Bakshi is speaking, sir. Please listen to it.
Mr. G.D.
Bakshi, you need to listen to G.D. Bakshi.
Get this gentleman, he has done enough grandstanding. Arnav, I am touched by Mr. Rana's quest for the
people who are displaced and who are.
Can you please let somebody else talk?
Yeah, please. No, listen to me. You need to give me time. You can't be.
No, not listen to you. You just had your say.
I have spoken for the people.
Okay, can I please make my point?
Don't be judgmental. Sitting in the studio, don't be judgmental.
Okay, Mr. Devender Rana.
If you are a nationalist and your heart cries for the nation, my heart also cries for the nation. I also cry for the soldiers' family.
Mr. Rana, now listen to General Bakshi, please.
The Vice Chief of the Army.
Listen to General Bakshi, please.
Arnav, can you kindly get this gentleman to switch off?
Jingoism to me.
General Bakshi, please.
Okay.
Go ahead. Okay. Mr. Rana, you have to learn to listen to others.
I am touched by this gentleman's quest for the Nobel Peace Prize. May I advise him, he's a little trifle overweight. And the weight seems to be getting to his brain cells.
But I will not lose weight at the cost of your rhetoric.
He is not aware that it is beyond the province of the State Assembly to get into foreign relations.
Have to talk.
Which is the job of the union government. Let him not start getting
Mr. Rana.
Mr.
Rana, you call it petty politics.
Let him.
Mr. Rana, 1 minute. Mr. Rana, you call it petty politics. You say you want me. No, Mr. Rana, please listen. Please listen. Salman Soz of the Congress Party. Do you unequivocally condemn the pro-Pakistan resolution that your partner, the National Conference, has moved?
How is it pro-Pakistan?
Let him speak for himself, Mr. Rana. Please don't interrupt.
Why? No, Mr.
Do not interrupt.
1 minute. How is it pro-Pakistan?
It is pro-Pakistan, and I'll tell you later how it is.
How is it pro-Pakistan?
Did you condemn Pakistan?
It is neither pro-Pakistan.
Did you condemn Pakistan for that firing?
For the people and peace in the region. Did you not talk after Kargil?
Did you condemn Pakistan for the firing, for the killing of civilians, for the killing of our boys?
And dropped them in Kandahar.
No, did your heart bleed for our boys?
I want to ask you, Mr. Rana, please now. I want to ask you, Mr. Rana. Mr. Rana, listen to me and don't give me a one-sided speech.
I stand here for the welfare of the...
That's all right. This is not the Jammu and Kashmir Assembly, sir. Please keep quiet.
Wars are always lost. Peace prevails.
This is not the Jammu and Kashmir Assembly, sir. Calm down.
I know it is not the Jammu and Kashmir
Take a deep breath.
Assembly. But if you cast a
Take a deep breath.
If you cast a
Take a deep breath.
On the intent of my...
Take a deep breath and drink a glass of water, Mr.
I have as much a nationalist heart than anybody...
Salman Soz, do you unequivocally oppose this pro-Pakistan resolution that has been moved by your partner?
I object to your calling it...
I object to your interruption.
I have not seen the resolution yet.
I object to your...
I object to your raising your finger and raising your voice. 1 minute, Salman Soz, please.
Well, first, I have not seen the resolution yet. No resolution has been.
You must be the most ignorant politician in all of Kashmir to not know what the resolution says.
You are, Arnab, you're making ridiculous comments. Please behave yourself.
Mr. Salman Soz, the resolution says that the state government must urge the union government to resume the process of Indo-Pak dialogue to ensure peace and stability in the subcontinent and the state of Jammu and Kashmir in particular.
Arnab, you are very Arnab, you're ill-informed. Ill-informed. You should do more research.
Mr. Soz, I think you are completely ignorant.
The chairman of the Legislative Council is going to introduce a resolution.
What is the resolution about?
Not Mr. Rana's. Mr. Rana, the resolution is about the people affected by the shelling, which the DG of the
Mr. Salman Soz,
people have been affected.
Mr. Soz,
the question for you
are a picture of ignorance tonight.
Mr. Arnab Goswami,
Mr. Soz, you are pretending to be ignorant. The only thing was. One second, Mr. Soz.
Your research department is totally
Mr. Soz, the only thing was.
Ignorant.
You see, you can.
The chairman.
Mr. Soz, I'll tell you. You remind me.
Introduce a resolution
Mr. Soz, there is this saying.
Those are the facts.
There is this saying, Mr. Soz. There is the saying, Mr. Soz, that you can wake up a man who is asleep, but you cannot wake up a man who is pretending to be asleep. That I think applies to you tonight. You're pretending to be ignorant. Satyapal Jain, why do you think the Congress party is pretending to be ignorant on this pro-Pakistan resolution?
Because you...
Salman Soz, listen to Satyapal Jain.
Not only the resolution, not only the resolution passed by the Assembly and the move made by the so-called fellow Mr. Rana is anti-national. It amounts to stabbing the government, central government in the back, and it is a step to please. It is a step to please the Pakistan. It is a step to please the terrorist and separate forces in Jammu and Kashmir. It is stabbing the government of India in the back, and he has given sufficient material to Pakistan to propagate against the government of India. And I am shocked at the attitude of the Congress leaders. I think they are also playing politics with a view to get votes of a particular community. They are not ready to call anti-national step as an anti-national step. It is the policy of the appeasement of the Congress which has brought this problem to such an extent. And unfortunately, the Congress is also equally partner in that. They are defending anti-national acts. They are encouraging anti-national acts.
When Vajpayee Sahib signed the Islamabad Declaration,
Devender Rana,
they are creating problems.
Mr. Devender Rana, calm down now, please. Gentlemen, one at a time. Keep quiet, please. 1 second. Let me come in, please. Mr. Rana, I have a question for you. The question is to Devender Rana. Please take the question. Please take the question.
I will not allow anybody to call me
You take the question, Mr. Rana.
I am more a nationalist than all of those.
Mr. Rana, you people can shout better than you. You are playing in the hands of the anti-Indian forces.
But
you are betraying
just by wearing the olive green uniform once, Janabakshi, you cannot be teaching me lessons on national. I have relations from a Sipai and retired to the vice.
Mr. Rana, my question is to you. Mr. Rana, my question is to you. My question is to Devender Rana. Can I have him on the screen, please? 1 second, gentlemen. The question is to Devender Rana. The question, Mr. Rana, this is not a speech time. This is the Newshour. You better take my question, Mr. Rana.
For the nation.
So take my question.
Anti-national business sitting in the studio, Janabakshi.
Take my question.
Wore an olive green, and I did not wear an olive green.
So take my question.
Olive green alone does
You
not.
take my question, Mr. Rana.
Mr. Goswami, sir, I am deeply.
Take my question, Mr. Rana. Take my question now.
Pro-Pakistan.
Take my question now. Take my question now. You take my question, Mr. Rana. Calm down, Mr. Rana. Calm down and take my question.
People of Jammu and Kashmir.
Take my question.
Proud of that.
So take my question now. Now take my question. Please keep quiet for a minute and take my question. Now, Mr. Rana. Calm down first of all.
I need water.
1 second. You can take some water.
I need water.
Yeah, give him some water. This is not the Jammu and Kashmir Assembly.
No, calling me anti-national. How can you do
Mr. Rana, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. If you listen, listening is a good thing sometimes. Mr. Rana.
Yes, sir. But
Now, don't interrupt me, Mr. Rana. Pakistan supports terrorists who attack India. You say India should keep talking to them. Pakistan kills our soldiers in the most brutal ways. You say keep talking to them. Pakistan kills our civilians. You say keep talking to them. Pakistan passes an anti-India resolution. You say keep talking to them. So what is it going to make the national conference come face to face with the fact that Islamabad's tall promises of peace with India is nothing but bluffing us? And Mr. Rana, you ought to know this. I'll share one fact with you and only then you answer. Talks were on in 2012. And in 2012, there were 270 infiltration attempts from the Pakistani side. Talks were on till August 18th, 2014. There were 90 infiltrations in this year alone. So you have neither logic on your side nor the facts, Mr. Rana. You ought to apologize for the drama you did today. You ought to really apologize today as an Indian to the Indian people. To the people of India, you need to apologize.
All who are,
you need to apologize to the people of this country for what you did today in the assembly.
Those who are talking of aggression should apologize. Tell me, is war a solution, Mr.
I am asking you, I just educated you on the facts.
Talks are strategic, political, diplomatic.
Really?
Channels.
And how did they help us? How did they help us? There were 78 firing incidents. 78 firing incidents, 29 across the international border. GD Bakshi will respond at the last intervention on the debate tonight.
If you don't want to talk, you don't want to settle it. My people who are dying on the border.
GD Bakshi, please. GD Bakshi, minute and a half on the debate.
And say, okay,
you are not for those people who are dying. You are against for your own votes. You want to please Pakistan.
You are fond of his own voice.
The anti-national forces in Jammu and Kashmir. You want.
It was said. Excuse me, Arnab. It was said of Mr. G.K. Chesterton that he was too cowardly to fight and too fat to run. That is true of this man.
Don't get personal, sir. Don't get personal. No, don't get personal with Mr. Rana.
The killing of our civilians by the Pakistanis. Did that assembly pass a resolution condemning the Pakistanis for opening fire and killing our civilians, killing our boys?
All right.
Not you, Mr. Rana.
8,000 people
Mr. Rana.
In this
for the past 30 years,
with great
30 years, my friend,
government has brought peace in this
the
area.
Pakistani ISI has been killing Indians.
The
Pakistani ISI
all right.
has been killing Indians because of collaborators like you.
The government of India.
I put this question forward. I put this question to the test, and I ask every Newshour viewer: has the national conference crossed the line? Mr. Soz. And you are looking so confused, Mr. Soz.
Because national conference knows what is the line.
I need to make a quick point, Arnab, if you'll give me an opportunity. Arnab, the BJP member, the spokesperson, doesn't know his facts. Mr. Rana belongs to the state legislative council, not to the assembly. The assembly has not passed any resolution. The BJP member should withdraw his comments, and there is no resolution that has yet been passed.
This question goes to the test. I feel the Congress party is pretending it doesn't know what that resolution is about. I thank everyone for joining me on the third and last debate on the Newshour tonight.